Hello and welcome to Raven's Arcana. I am Raven. Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, we're just going to pull some cards and see what pops up, see what messages that the tarot want us to receive and focus on. And as you can see, I have the chakras represented up top. Honestly, that's just for me. A reminder to balance my chakras. Now, if card placement comes up and something makes sense, we might pull them in, but not my initial intention. So let's just see what we're getting into. Down and dirty. Let's do it. So we have the Ten of Wands. So something in your life has become very burdensome to you. You're carrying around something that is really heavy on your shoulders. You know, I don't know if it's a secret. I don't know if it's something that can be easily offloaded through conversation, through introspection. But let's get a little bit of clarity on there. And we have the moon in the background. And so, you know, this could have something to do with the home, with your home life. We have the Ace of Swords, which is a need for clarity. We have a dove, a messenger. Yeah, you're looking for clarity on how to offload this burden, whatever you're carrying around with you. I think it's a secret, and the reason I think it's a secret is because we have the swords in there, which typically represent, communication. That double-edged sword, right? Do I keep it a secret and I carry the burden, or do I pass my burden off to someone else representing the other side of that blade? And then they have to carry around a burden. Let's see what the secret's about. So we have the Two of Wands. And this is typically vision, an outlook. And this could be you witnessed an event. You witnessed an action. Yeah, you know something that you're holding in, but it's become heavy, right? And I think you want to release. You want to release your burden, right? You definitely saw or witnessed something or know something that you can no longer carry with you. Now, the Five of Swords, right? So this is definitely something that will end. And I think you are worried that this will end either a relationship that you have with the person that is involved with the secret, or that when you tell them what you witnessed, what you know, that will end their relationship with another person. You do not want to be the one that is the cause. Even so, we say don't kill the messenger. But, if this is something that will cause a volatile situation, typically you get caught in the crossfire, right? And sometimes it's only for a little while. And people realize that you were just the one that wanted to be honest, that wanted to just be your pure loving self, is what I'm hearing. You know, your intentions are good. And we have the Ace of Wands. This is something that you have to offload. This is the first step in taking action. You know, in your soul, in your being, that you have to share this information with whoever is involved or will be affected by this situation, by what you know. Let's get some clarity underneath the cards and see what we're working with. So with you sharing that information with the other party, the party that will be definitely affected by this information, this is going to really affect them emotionally. And I think someone has been unfaithful. So the Page of Cups could be a new relationship. It does not have to be a good relationship. I think someone is in a committed relationship and they have stepped outside the bounds and have either cheated or have told you that they are involved or want to be involved with someone outside of that relationship. I really do think, based on the Two of Wands, however, that you witnessed something. So I don't think someone shared a secret with you, now you're carrying it around. I think you witnessed something. Witnessed one of the partners with someone else, romantically, when they are in a committed relationship. That's what I am saying here. Yeah. So the Four of Wands is that card, that stability. We see a family here. And it doesn't have to be someone with children. It doesn't have to be a marriage, as what appears to be depicted in this representation of the card. But this is something that is supposed to be a stable relationship, a committed relationship. And someone has stepped out of their bounds. You witnessed it. You're carrying the burden. You're deciding whether or not to tell the person that was cheated on. But you're worried about what's going to happen. You don't want to wreck a family. You don't want to be the one that wrecks the relationship, even though you are not the one that was directly involved. You weren't involved in the cheating. You weren't involved in the bad behavior. You just know about it. And you, with the Two of Swords, what choice do you have? You have a choice to make. You can continue to carry this burden that appears to be eating at you, right? Or you can release it. You can send that message of what you witnessed, what you know, what you saw, but you're worried about the end game. So this is definitely a choice. And as we see, the moon represents that home life. And once again, it doesn't have to be a marriage. And with the blinders on, this is almost telling me, justice is blind. You know right and wrong. You know what you witnessed was wrong. You have a choice to make, but you don't want to destroy a relationship. You don't want your information, let's say that, your communication, to destroy the relationship, because I think it will. And so we have the Two of Wands up top, which is you having the knowledge, either firsthand witnessing or just knowing the situation or the event that occurred or the events that have unfolded. And with that Two of Pentacles, you're juggling that burden, right? This is affecting you. And you see the rainbow, but there's storm clouds in the back. And those storm clouds are the events that unfolded that are completely different than the green grass and the relationship that looks amazing over here that's stable. And you're trying to turn your back on the stormy seas, those events that turn the beautiful into volatile. And you're worried about, the rainbow going away. I think that whoever that you are close to, your friend in the relationship that was cheated on, you are projecting, no, everything's fine. I think the burden is not only that you know something happened, but you're also carrying a burden that you have not been honest with them. So one, not telling someone information, holding back truth, especially a good friend. You're not lying to them. You're just not giving them all the information. So, that gets into shadiness or, however you want to perceive that. But I think you feel worse because you are telling them, no, everything's fine. So not only are you withholding information, you're projecting that everything is just A-okay, which is not good. And that's part of the burden you're carrying around. And so if we're looking at the ending or how this information will be perceived, I don't think that is up to you. You need to do the right thing. You need to tell this person what you know. Offload your burden. And that's what the Four of Swords is telling you. That when you give out that information, then you will be free of it. And just because you have information, you give it. You were not involved in the cheating. You might have been covering the fact that you know it, but this Four of Swords is telling you that when you unburden, you tell that, then you will have a release of stress, anxiety, all of that. And I can get some clarification. We'll do one more card. And we have the Two of Cups. So in this instance, this is the choice you have to make. This is the information, the secret that you're going to give. And the Two of Cups comes out. And this is your relationship with that other person. You are going to be fine. The rainbow is still there. The rainbow that you want to hold, that you want to juggle because you care about this person a lot. And I don't think this is romantic. I think this is just a really solid relationship, a great friend, maybe a part of your tribe, right? And you're going to be fine. So find the time, sit down, have the conversation, unload your burden in the form of telling the secret about what you know, what you saw. Don't worry about how that relationship's going to go after you offload that information. That's probably not your business anyway, where that ends up. Tell them about the other person's bad behavior that's going to affect their relationship. Yes, you have a choice, but you need to choose honesty and loyalty to your friend. You will no longer have to pretend like everything's okay, and it will set your mind at ease, and you will be fine with that other person, with your friend. You will remain friends. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate your time. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you enjoy the content and you are not subscribed, you can subscribe to the channel. You can hit the alert bell to get, those notifications on your device if I release new material. And other than that, yeah, take care of yourself and have an amazing day. All right.